So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rules given here. With the help of these 6 rules, when we will done with the reading, I'll give you one page. Probably this page I'll give you. Yeah, I'll give. Oh my God. I'll give you later on because the plural is already written there. I didn't see that. Okay, I'll give you a page and you will be having 10 words there. And your work would be to complete or to change those 10 words to plural by keeping in mind the rule that I'll be just letting you know or will be studying. So you have to see it yourself that out of those 10 words, how many are following the rule and how many are not following the rule. Ein Moment. Hello. Yeah, okay. So let's see. So the first rule, the words ending with E, all the German word that ends with E, they make their plural by adding an EN. Yeah. For example, the Lomper. I have added the articles here and the noun, and we will see that how come they are changing it or they are changing themselves to plural. So Lampa, it will change to Lampen. So either it's adding E or EN. Basically E or EN. This can be the rule because it's already ending with E. So you cannot add an extra E. So it will you just have to put an N. So Lampa, Lampen. Tasha, Taschen. So 80% of the words, again, the rule, all the German rules are never applied to 100% of the whole thing. We only consider 80% thing. So if something comes out of the thing that ma'am it is ending with E but still we don't have the plural EN, then you cannot question, you have to learn it because this is how German is. They have only guaranteed the rule thing only for the 80%. Rest in 20%, anything is possible in German. Anything, it's completely their wish. Nobody can change that. But yeah, the 80% words that will end with E, they will definitely make their plural by adding EN or N basically. Now, all the feminine nouns generally make the plural by adding N or EN. So all the feminine nouns, mappa is the mapper, that is map. So feminine, when they make their say plural, they normally add N or EN. So mappa changes to mappen. Then we have Nation. Nation is nation. Nation, and in German we call it Nation. So it changes to Nationen. So you can see EN has been added. It is already ending in N. So we cannot add an extra N without adding an E. So it's Nationen. So all the feminine words, feminine nouns, they generally make their plural by adding N or EN. So whenever you see any feminine word, try to make the plural by adding N or EN. This will help you. All the masculine nouns generally make the plural by adding E. So not all but the majority of the masculine nouns, they make the plural by adding E. So I have added here two examples. The first one is Friseur. Friseur means a barber. Yeah, der Friseur. The article is der and Friseur is barber. So in order to make this word plural, it will change to Friseur. Friseur. E. And the article will also change from there to the Friseur. Der Friseur, the Friseur. Barbers. Der Tisch. Tisch means table. Tisch means table, and table is a masculine noun in German. So when we have to make it plural, tables, so it will change to the Tischer. The Tischer will add E. So the majority of the masculine nouns, when they make their plural, they normally do it by adding an E to the word. That's what. The neutral nouns, all the nouns that is having the article das, they generally make their plural by adding ER. So again, the majority of the German words that is having neutrum as their article, when they make their plural, they normally add ER. For example, what? What means word. And word means, word is a neutrum noun in German, which means das Wort. So when it's changing, so it is containing ER. Apart from that, it is having another change, that is O umlaut. So you have to have this in mind, that if the word is a neutrum, and if you are adding an ER, and if you are seeing there is a vowel which normally changes to umlaut, then 99% time that vowel will also change to umlaut. If you have the word, or if you have the letter O, A, and U, for 3 words only, for 3 letters only, because we don't put umlaut to any other letter. If that word containing, or if that word will have any of these A or U, it is possible that apart from the changing in ER, that umlaut thing will also come. But many people say that, ma'am, it's very confusing, that do we need to add ER, or do we need to add umlaut, or do we need to add both? So right now, you can skip the umlaut part. You can just learn it with time. But remember that most of the neutral nouns, for example, build means photo. Yeah, photo. Das build. So when it's changing to plural, it is taking ER. I means egg. I means egg, and egg is a neutral noun in German. So when it changes to plural, which means eggs, so it becomes Eier. Eier. I and then ER. So in the other 2 words, we had no extra vowel, A, O, or U. That's why only ER has been added, no any change in umlaut. Yeah. Nouns ending with ER, EL, CHEN, EN, they don't change in plural. So you have to keep in mind these 4 endings. We have certain more endings, but you can learn it with time, because so many rules at this point of time can mess up with your head. So better would be learn 4 things: ER, EL, CHEN, EN. For example, das Mädchen. Mädchen means girl, and Mädchen is a neutral noun in German. But you have to see the ending. It's ending with EN, so we need not to change it. It will remain same. EN. Messer. Messer means knife. So it's ending with ER. Doesn't matter if it has got neutrum, or it is a masculine, feminine. If you have any of these endings, just don't change it. Messer will remain Messer. Das Messer, die Messer. Then Möbel. Möbel means furniture in German. So das Möbel, die Möbel. It doesn't change because it ends with EL. Last word, last rule.
Can you say what the meaning of these words are?
Möbel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Möbel.
Möbel is furniture. Furniture. Messer is knife.
So these are collective nouns, no?
These are not exactly. Messer is not a collective noun. Furniture is not also a collective noun.
So what is a collective noun?
Collective noun is basically that shows a group. For example, people. For example, parents. For example, time. These are collective.
The furniture will be
furniture.
Ah.
Furniture, well, if I have to say it is a collective, do we consider furniture as a collective noun? I'm not sure about it actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not exactly. I don't know what somebody. Do you think furniture is a collective noun? I am not sure about the collective. Because I have even I know that furniture in English we don't have the plural form of furniture. That I know. But do we consider it as a collective? I'll check and I'll let you know. Here, it's not about their collective. It's just that the endings we are seeing. Yeah, the endings we are seeing, because I told you in the last page, Ashwin, that the collective nouns are always in plural. Yeah, it is not always in plural. These nouns can also be in singular. Messer, Mädchen. So these are not collective. But when they change in plural, they don't change because they're ending with such letters en, el. So here the basic thing is the ending. Collective nouns are always plural, and these nouns are not plural. Mädchen, a girl, can be singular as well and plural as well. So here basically the ending is coming into the consideration, not the collective thing. Yeah, Ashwin?
Okay.
Yeah. And the last rule that we have here, noun that ends with a, e, o, u, upsilon, generally make the plural by adding s. So whenever you see a noun, doesn't matter if it's a masculine, feminine, or neutral, if you see a noun that ends with any of these letters, you just need to put an s to it. For example, opa. Opa means it's a, I would say, informal way of saying or calling your grandfather opa. We have a different word for grandfather, that is grossvater, but then opa is it's a kids version, or it's a very informal version. For example, in English we have we normally call it we call the English word is grandmother or grandfather, but in like we call them like um, like we have many words, for example, dada, nana kind of thing. So they have its local language, basically opa, oma. Opa is for grandpa and opa is for grandmom. That's it. Yeah, in English we can also call them grandmom, grandpa. So maybe this can be the other version. So opa, it's ending with a, so we'll keep it opas. Auto, auto is ending with o, so we'll make it autos. Hobby is ending with Y, so we'll keep it the plural form as hobbies. And Zofa, Zofa is ending with A, so we'll keep it Zofas. Yeah. So this is the sixth rule. And these are the sixth rule. So I'll do one thing. I'll keep the page open because I certainly cannot ask you to remember everything and then you make the plural. And I'll give you 6-10 words. I'll write the words in here. After writing the word, I'll keep the open. I'll keep this page open for you. So your work is you have to see the rule list and you have to consider I'll write the articles also. Article of every word I'll write. And you need to see that are those words following these rules or not. So you have to make the plural. And then we'll be discussing the plural forms. Yeah. Okay, so I'm giving you, let me write it because I already have it in a page, but that's all the answers are written there. So I need to stop sharing the screen for a while and then I'll write it. Okay, so